Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Kelly, and for today's video we are going to be doing the TBR jar prompts, pick my October reads. Now I'm sorry this video might be up a little bit late in the month because I still have my wrap up to get up, and I have another video that I think I'm uploading today before that. I have to plan out my videos a little bit better when they release in the upcoming months with like my wrap-ups and like TBR videos that I want to start doing as well, because I think these TBR prompt videos are so fun. A couple of my favorite booktubers do this as well, so I'm very excited. I put like 20-ish prompts in this little jar, and then I'll look at my bookshelf and I'll pick one. I think we're gonna do 8 prompts because I have some new releases that are coming out this month, so I don't want to like overdo it and pick too many, so I think 8 is good. So I'm going to shake this jar of prompts and we'll pick our first one. All right, so the first prompt is a book with an orange cover. I don't know how well you can see that. Hopefully you can see it. All right, so a book with an orange cover. Okay, so I know it's not all orange, but there is orange on the cover. So I think I'm going to do When in Rome by Sarah Adams. It's a short book, so I think I will definitely get to this, and I've heard great things about this one and then the second one, which is Practice Makes Perfect. So I'm super excited. I've never read a Sarah Adams book before. I've always wanted to read the cheat sheet, but I just never got around to it. So this is our first pick. I'm going to place them in like a pile behind me, and then we'll go through them at the end. All right, next prompt. Shake the jar. All right. Pick one from like the bottom. All right, the next prompt is a book you bought knowing nothing about. I don't know if these are focusing, guys. All right, so a book that I bought like just either because like I heard it was good and I didn't really know much about it, or like one I bought maybe off of the cover. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. I have some books down like on the bottom too, so I'm making sure to look everywhere. Like I could do, I'm gonna do fantasy because of fantasy fall. I think I'm gonna do Dance of Thieves because this is one of the books on my fall TBR. So I think I'm gonna pick this one. I don't know much about this book at all, really. I like to go into fantasies a little bit more blind. I feel like it makes it so much better. So I'm gonna do this one. All right, 2 books chosen so far. Also, sorry if it gets a little bit shaky. I have my camera on like some candles. All right, time to pick prompt number 3. A book with over 400 pages. I don't know if these are focusing. All right, so I have to actually look at pages without spoiling stuff. Does Collided have over 400 pages? Because I've been wanting to get back into this series. It does. I want to do like a mix of like mostly fantasy books, but I do want to sprinkle in some romance. So I think I'm going to do Collided by Lauren Asher because I'm trying to finish series that I'm in the middle of, and this is one of them. I haven't heard too great of things about this book. I've heard that the 3rd and the 4th book are people's favorites, and I think I have throttled like 3 stars. But I'm excited to keep going. I love Lauren Asher's writing. Her writing is amazing, so I'm going to add this book to the TBR. That book has like 420 something pages, so that is prompt number 3. I'm going to keep these in a pile so we can go over them at the end. All right, prompt number 4. Did I just drop one? No, I didn't. Okay. Prompt number 4. A new release. Okay, so this could either go 2 ways. So I could either say A Curse for True Love, which is the 3rd book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart that didn't come out yet, or I could take this as like a new release that came out that I haven't read yet. So let me see if I have any of those first. I don't think I have any like brand new releases. So I think I'm going to use this one for A Curse for True Love. So I don't have that book yet until the end of the month. I think it comes out the 24th, I believe. I think. So I'll definitely be reading that no matter what. So it's good that I got that prompt. Alright, so now on to prompt number 5. A book you think you will rate 5 stars. This is tough. Alright, I was going to save this one for a different prompt, but this is the only one that I can think of that I think I'm actually going to rate 5 stars, and that is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I've heard Sarah Caroli rave about this book, and I trust her recommendations with my life. I loved Divine Rivals. She recommended that book. That's why I read that one. And so yeah, I definitely think I'm going to love this book. This is a fantasy enemies to lovers, I believe. So I'm very excited. I've seen a lot of infinity stars and like 5-star reviews of this on my bookstagram, so I'm very excited for this. Alright, so now we have 5 books, 4 that I have on me, the one that I don't have, like I said, but I will definitely be reading that book. So on to prompt number 6. I'm trying to get ones like more towards the bottom. A fantasy book. I put this one specifically because, why is specifically such a hard word to say? Hello, camera, focus on me. Anyways, I put this prompt in here because, like I told you guys, I want to have like an epic fantasy reading fall. So, a fantasy book, I already know. I don't even have to think twice about it. I am starting the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I've heard this is better than ACOTAR, this series. And I'm ready to get myself into a series again. So, I'm really excited to read this. I'm definitely going to be starting this really, really soon. Let me know if you want like a reading vlog. And let me know if you want it like spoiler free or let me talk about spoilers. Let me know if I should do that, because I'd love to like capture like my reactions and stuff on camera. It's good to like look back on, you know? So I'm so excited to read this. Also, my nose ring has been crooked this whole time and you guys haven't said anything to me. It's a little rude. All right, pick number 7. A book with a 1-word title. All right, I have a lot of those actually. So we have, these are some of the options I'm thinking. So we have Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. So the second book in the series, called Wildfire, I believe, just came out, and I want to read that one too. So maybe we pick this one up. But we have a lot to choose from, so I'm not going to say I'm going to read this one just yet. We also have Wildcat by Rebecca Genshak. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her last name right. This is a hockey romance, I believe. These are both hockey romances. Then we also have Renegades by Marissa Meyer. What else? We have Scarred by Emily McIntyre, but I'm not sure if I'm in the mood for this kind of book, so I'm going to put this one back. Sorry if I'm also looking like this way most of the time. I didn't have like a way to put my camera like this way, so I had to put my camera here. So I'm sorry for that. I think these are the three I'm going to... I don't know if there's any other ones that I'm thinking of right now on my shelf. Alright, yeah, these are the three that I'm thinking of. So I don't know if I want to read this because it's so thick, and I have some other books that I'm going to be reading. Like if I'm getting into the Throne of Glass series, I'm probably going to read more than just the first book. So I think we're between Icebreaker and Wildcat. I think I'm going to go with Icebreaker because, like I said, I want to read the second book that came out as well. So I think I'm going to pick this one. Okay. Let me put this back. I'm very excited to read Icebreaker. I'm surprised I haven't read it yet, and I know it's kind of a book that you would read in like the winter time, but I don't know. I feel like you could read it any time of year. Alright, so we have 7 books picked out so far. I'm going to pick the last prompt. Maybe we'll do an extra one because I don't have that other book yet. So maybe we'll do 9. I know 9's an odd number, but it's fine. A book you bought mainly because of the cover. You still probably can't see that. I'm sorry guys, you can't probably see these prompts. So a book that I bought mainly because of the cover. So I feel like that's a little bit different than the other prompt, which was a book I bought knowing nothing about Dance of Thieves. I just bought it because I've heard really good things about it, and that's like me trying to get more and more into fantasy. So I bought that one, not really knowing anything about it. So this one is just going to be a book that I was like book shopping and thought, this cover is super cute. I don't know. There's a lot probably. Alright, so I think I have a couple of books that I just bought simply because I thought the cover was cute. So I'm going to grab them from down here. So we have You with the View by Jessica Joyce. Tell me this cover is not the most beautiful cover you've ever seen in your life. Then there's also Forget Me Not by Julie Soto. This cover is stunning as well. And then we have Love in the Time of Serial Killers by Alicia Thompson. This book has been on my TBR since last fall. So, but also I've been dying to read You with the View. I was going to read it last month, but I had so much going on, so many reads going on. So this one is 2 former high school enemies must reunite for a road trip inspired by their grandparents' broken engagement. I think I have to pick this one. I might read Love in the Time of Serial Killers if I need like a fun read, because I'm pretty sure she thinks that her neighbor is a serial killer. I think. Yes, she's low-key convinced that her new neighbor is a serial killer. He may dress business casual by day, but at night he's clearly up to something. Another one of the reasons I didn't pick this one over that other book is because I've heard some mixed things. Like I've heard some people didn't really like this book, and I've heard good things about You with the View. So, and I know everybody has different book opinions. Like I could end up loving this book, so I'm definitely going to still read it, but maybe not just right now. It's definitely an October book though, I feel like, so I should probably get around to reading it this month if I can. Alright, so let me put these back. Please hold. Alright guys, so we have 8 books picked out, but I think I'm going to do one more because I only have these 7 books physically, and I already knew I was reading that book anyways, so we might as well just make it one more. I know I don't really like odd numbers, but I don't want to do 10 because it's just a little too much, so we're going to just do one more so that way we have 8 physical books that we can read. And that book's not till the end of the month, so. The last prompt we have is a book under 320 pages. Is that going to focus? I think it did. Okay. So that's actually good that we got that prompt because this will be like a shorter read. So let's see. I really want to read The Dead Romantics. Please be under 320 pages. It's not. It's not. I might just read this one anyways. Okay. Some of these books are definitely not. That one's definitely not. Do I have any books that are under 320 pages? Did I look this through? The other book, One in Rome, was over 320 pages, or else I would swap that, but I can't. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause this because I'm gonna have to go look through the bottom shelves, and I'll get back to you guys. If not, I'll have to pick another prompt and we'll have to throw that one out. I didn't really go through like any pages of my books before I wrote down these prompts. I just figured that I had some other ones as well. So I'll be right back again. Okay guys, I am back. So I looked through my books and pretty much all of them are over 350 pages except for one, which I think was like 322 pages, and it was a summer book, and I'm not in the mood to read a summer book right now, so I'm gonna kind of cheat and skip that one. Next month I'll put in like a different prompt for that. But yeah, I'm not in the mood to read a summer book right now, and all my other books are over 320 pages, so we're going to choose another prompt. The second thing is ignore the fan. I had to turn it on for the end of the video because it's so hot in my room. It is not a fall day outside right now. It's like in the 80s. So I had to keep the fan on. So the final prompts we're going to be picking from is, let's see, a mystery slash thriller. Can you see that? Okay. I know just the book I'm going to be choosing for this. I'm going to be picking The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I've been dying to read this, and since it's Spooktober, this is going to be my last pick from the jar. Okay. Let's do a recap of the prompts and the books that I've chosen. Okay guys, so we have picked out all of our reads for the month of October, and let's go through them with the prompts again. So we have a mystery and thriller, so I picked The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. And then we have a book you bought mainly because of the cover, so I picked You at the View by Jessica Joyce. Next we have a book with a one-word title, which I picked Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. Next we have a fantasy book, or should I say fantasy series, because we already know, Throne of Glass. So excited for this. Then we have a new release, which I don't have the physical book in my hands yet, unfortunately. I'll put it on the screen. A Curse for True Love comes out the end of October. Next we have a book I think I will rate 5 stars. I picked Powerless by Lauren Roberts because I've just heard so many 5-star reviews, and this seems right down my alley, the type of book that I'll love, so I'll let you guys know if it's a 5-star for me in my wrap-up. Then we have a book with over 400 pages, which I picked Collided by Lauren Asher. You wouldn't think a book this small would have 400 pages, but it has 425-ish pages, so there's that. And then we have a book I bought knowing nothing about, so I picked Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. And then the last prompt I have is a book with an orange cover, so I picked When in Rome by Sarah Adams. So these are the 8 books that I've chosen, 9 counting the new release. Tall stack. I'm very excited for all of these books. Some of these books have been on my TBR for a while, so I'm excited to read them all. I'll let you guys know what books I end up reading or not reading in my wrap-up, because I'm a very mood reader. I'm a huge mood reader, and who knows, I could end up reading all of these books. I could end up reading just one. Probably not, because a lot of these I'm really excited for. But yeah, that's it for this video. I love you all so much. I'm sorry you had to deal with this fan. It'll be gone soon, because I'm sure fall weather will be here soon. It'll be cold in a couple days or weeks, whatever. But yeah, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.